I know I'm really close to the camera, but I started off with my brows. I don't know how to explain, so just watch, okay? Thank you. And I'm using the color Caramel. Alright, let's keep going. So, then I move on to the top of the brow, kind of very lightly. And I just shape my brow, kind of. Okay, this has to go. Brows are really hard to explain. I don't know how to explain. It's just kind of like, I just do it without thinking. I don't like them very arched. I like them very straight. And for the front of the brow, I just go like this. I like them as natural as possible. Alright, so now that we look a little crazy and we're done with our brow, I kind of just oh, fuck. I think I messed them up. Anyways, you just conceal them, okay? So now I'm just gonna add a little more concealer to the lid of the brow. The lid of the eye. I said the lid of the brow. And I'm using this brush by Morphe. I'm gonna leave the name over here. And I love it so much I can't do my makeup without it. It's my favorite. Alright, so I'm gonna be using this Zodiac palette by ColourPop. And the colors I'll be using are these two right here and this blue one. This is the first time I'm using this palette because I just got it in the mail today. So taking this shade right here, I'm gonna put that all over my crease. I almost dropped this. I'm so clumsy, as you can tell. Yeah, I'm just gonna start off like that. Okay, can you stop now? Alright, so I'm not gonna do a crazy eye makeup look. I'm just gonna do my go-to eye shadow look, but with this palette. And then I go in with this shade right here and just put it on the lid. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the face now and then come back to the eyes later. I'm going to use my favorite foundation of all time, my Peach Perfect foundation by Too Faced. I use the color Warm Beige and a little bit of Warm Sand to make it like my perfect summer shade. I love this. So I applied the Warm Beige first, kind of. Oh, you only need a little bit of this foundation. I already moisturized. I don't really use primer because I don't think that makes a difference. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. And then I put the darker shade on my forehead because of the and then I also put the darker shade on the side here, but only a little bit. Oh, okay, here you go. And then using my EcoTools beauty sponge, I blend it. Alright, so moving on to concealer, I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color yellow. Yes, I use the color yellow first, and then I go in with my Tarte Shade Tape Concealer in the color light medium, and I'm using the Beauty Blender for this. So the reason why I use two different sponges on my face is because I really like the Beauty Blender for my concealer and this one for all over my face because it's bigger, and it's also antimicrobial, and I just love it. Alright, this Kylie freaking filter is saving my whole life right now. So I'm going back with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color light medium, and I love this concealer so much. I don't think I'm putting too much, just that much. Alright, so now we're gonna bake. We're baking pretty much with the Kat Von D Lock-It translucent powder. I love this powder so much. It lasts literally a whole year. I love it so much. And I also go in with a brush and kind of take a little bit and just do it, like put powder all over my face. Kind of lightly. I don't want it to be too powdery. Now that we're baking, we're gonna curl our lashes and just apply mascara. This is the Love Every Lash by Bare Minerals. I'm so sorry. Alright, so I'm going to be using lashes by Lucy today. These are in the style Bambi, and they're the False Mink. Vegan, you can use my code. I'll leave it right here. And I'm going to also use my favorite eyelash glue of all time. This is the Kiss eyelash glue. Alright, so I took my baking powder off, and now I'm going to go back in with this shade and put it in the lower lash line. So I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild contouring duo, whatever. It's not even a duo anymore. It's it's just the bronzer, and this is in the color Caramel Toffee, and I'm gonna be using it with a big fan brush. When I said again, bang. Alright, so I put a lot of blush on, like a lot, because I feel like I look healthy, okay? So, yeah. And I'm using my G36 by Morphe. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna be using the ColourPop highlights. The name will be right here. And I just want to thank ColourPop for sending me over these products. They sent me a whole bunch. They sent me their whole collection. And I'm so excited because they're one of my favorite brands. For the lips, I'll be using ColourPop again because, like I said, they're one of my favorite brands. I'm using the BFF lip liner. I have gone through at least 3 of these lip liners. I love them so much. It's like the perfect color for me. Alright, so I'm going to use the What's Your Sign lipstick by ColourPop again. This is too nude, so I'm going to add Scorpio Moon on top. So I usually finish my makeup with the Model's Own One Night Stand setting spray, and I love this. I have a little bit, so I don't want to use it for the tutorial, but yeah, I usually finish with this. I love it so much. So I saw Maddie do this on her tutorial, I think one of her pictures, and I like this. So I'm gonna add a little bit of blue on the inner corner of my eye. Alright guys, this is it for the tutorial. Thank you so much for